Well, hello, my friends. Hello, 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 and welcome in. Welcome back to another episode of Farm Simulator 25, and we are in the silver. Whoopsies! Back it up there, but gently now. There goes the nice shiny paint job on my nice army truck. Yeah, we're on Silver Forest map, and we're on a PS5, of course, and we are just up at the iron ore factory, the mine as it were, and we're just going to get this truck loaded up, and I got to get a couple of loads in to the steel factory and what have you. And then once we get that done, I'm thinking we should probably head her over and maybe have a look see at the roller coaster and also over at the boathouse there and see how the second sailboat's coming along. I don't imagine there'll be too much going on. You know, they should be starting on the ribs and stuff like that now, what have you. But we'll see once we get there. That'll be a in a few minutes type of thing. But first, we got to do what we need to do so that later we can do what we want to do. Isn't that the way life goes, eh? Yep. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Yeah, ain't no given, is there? It's all taken and no given. But there you go. It is what it is, and that's the world within which we work and live. And many other things. Okay, now just getting carried away here. Too much talking, not enough constipating on what it is I are doing now, don't you know, Lenny? Ah, gosh darn heck. Okay, now let's leave you there for the moment, and we'll get this load taken over. Oh, Comadoke Alley. Now, remembering that we have got a buttload of weight on here. And you watch. Okay, I'm putting the brakes on. The brakes are on full, and I'm still rolling. Brakes are on full. I'm still rolling. Oh, okay, now ease off a bit. Okay, brakes are on full, and I am still rolling. Okay, backing her up. That is a lot of weight. I love that dynamic in the game, though. The fact that, you know, with a full weight on like that, you can't stop on a dime. That's excellent. I think that is a good thing, don't you know? Gosh, by gar and dolly and all that heck gee whiz stuff. Now, there we go. Get you into here. Up the conveyor you go. And then we just got to get one more load in here. And that should top that off for us. And by then we'll have some steel to load up onto the truck too, I are sure. Well, I'm not sure of anything, man. I haven't been sure of anything. In fact, the only thing that I am sure of is the fact that I ain't sure of nothing. Nothing, man. Okay, now get you over there, bring you over here, do a little this. That's the grind, baby. It's the grind. It's what we're here for, right? And this is what makes the game the game. Okay, but nothing says we got to sit here for an hour and a half watching me go back and forth either. 3 sides to every story, baby. Yours, mine, and the truth. There we go. Get you in again. And that'll top that off enough that I shouldn't have to worry about that for a few days now. Plus, too, the demand is lessened because we've got spare steel down by the roller coaster. We can divide that up between the coaster and the boat as is necessary. You know, it ain't no big thing. At least that's what the missus keeps telling me. Oh, there we go. Right on. Okay, what do we got for steel? Oh, there's a bit there. Okay, we'll take that and we will get that onto said truck. And then we shall move on to bigger and better things. Well, I don't know about better or bigger, but we'll move on to something else, man. Because that's what we do. Now, I'm going to have a wee little sip of my life support system here. Excuse me, guys. Dag nabbit, that is good beverage, man. I do like my coffee. It's a must. Gotta have it. Well, it's one of the few vices I've got left. Yep, and yep. Everybody's all, well, too much coffee is not good for you. So, oh, yeah. Sure, too much oxygen ain't good for you. It will kill you, But, here we are breathing it. That's okay at my age. I get to do what I want. Anybody don't like it. Well, you can always kind of, look the other way or, like that and like that. I'm okay with that. Honestly, I'm totally good with that. Besides, truth be told, I only allow myself 3 cups a day and whatnot. But see, I'm one of these types that I can drink a couple of coffees and go to bed and go to sleep. It don't keep me awake. It doesn't get me all jitty or whatever. Coffee's quite the opposite with me. They did a study on that very thing, and I can't remember, but it's something in the brain, well, go figure, eh? And whatnot, that people like me are kind of wired different, which, hey, we've known this my whole entire life. Now, back when I was a kid, we didn't have all these fancy labels for, your idiosyncratic character dysfunctionalities. Label this, label that. We just knew that, there's something wrong with that kid. Still played with him. We were still friends. No judging. We just knew in advance, man, there's something wrong with that kid. He just ain't all there, man. That kind of stuff. But, I've been saying for years, I tell people, I ain't right in the head, It's the truth. But that's okay. I'm kind of good with it, seeing as though I don't have a lot of freaking choice. Oh, my. Anyway, how you guys doing? I hope this finds you guys well on this lovely, lovely Friday. IRL, it is Friday, April the 24th. And it is a gorgeous day over here on the island. And like that, a few clouds in the sky, but nothing too major at all, man. I gotta say, I'm a-liking it. Let me just have a little look at the thermometer here. And what do we got? Oh, plus 19 and sunny, that is 10 and weather, man. Break out the shorts, get a cold beverage of whatever, and go sit in that sunshine, baby. Yep, and yep. Okay, that'll do there. That'll do. And here we go with the OCD. I'm not obsessive compulsive. There we go. Now it's centered. Oh, man. Okay, now wash, rinse, and repeat. You commit. Aye, let's do this and do that, and a couple of these and a few of them, eh? I mean, what's a guy to do on a Friday afternoon? There we go. You would have laughed because I had recorded this footage earlier. So what I'm doing now is my voiceover over top of the footage, narrating as we go through it. Well, I says to my beautiful wife, I says, and I knew it was me because I recognized the voice and my name was on my underwear, so, all good. So I says, okay, gonna do a voiceover, babe, put my headphones on, blah, blah, blah. Gets to the very end, okay, do me a solid, go tell somebody you love them, blah, be good to each other, wash your freaking hands, end of video. I went, right on. And then I go to put the controller down and I look and there's a little yellow light. And it's on. And that little light means that you are muted. I did 25 minutes of talking to nothing. So here we go again. It's just been that kind of a day, really. It's just, it is what it is. But you got to go with the flow. I mean, stuff happens, man. And it's my own damn fault. I mean, the light's there for a reason. And usually, when I'm doing voiceovers like this, I don't need to manipulate the controls because the raw footage has already been recorded. So I usually put the controller up in front of me. And at a glance, I can tell, am I muted or not, right? But, my name's Nigel, and I'll be your idiot for today. And the foreseeable future, apparently. That's all right, man. It's okay. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at, eh? Besides which, if people are laughing at me, well, they ain't laughing at somebody else, and I'm okay with that. I got wide shoulders, baby. All right, now let's come around this way this time and see if we can't kind of do it like this, just because. For no other reason than just because. Just for something different, you know? Break up the monotony of watching this old man do the same thing over and over again. All right, that should be good there. We'll come around. Like that go. Yeah, we'll come around this way and get it all picked up and get it loaded, as it were. Okay, let's just get you centered up a little bit here and a little bit there. Okay, come on, Slowpoke. Old pokey puppy. There it is. There it is. Right on. Okay. 3 to go, and we're outie, man. Scooby-Doo-wah and all that. Alright, now, I'm not sure where my tie downs are here, but it's a small enough area that no matter where I put it down, chances are the ties are going to catch it. So yeah, now just try and space that a bit. I think that's about it for now. Trying to get her kind of lined up, but I'm in a bad position. Now we'll just tuck you forward a bit, a little bit more, and just a quick little nudge. And yes, I know I'm cheating. There you go. It's Friday. We can cheat on Fridays, man. Especially Fridays that end in a Y. Those ones are the special ones. You know, for us special people. Oh my gosh, by golly. Do. Oh, I don't think we got a very good hold on that one at all. That is looking precarious. Oh, yeah. Like I said, man, that was lucky. That was lucky. There was nothing talented about that. But luckily it landed where the tie will touch it, so that's good. It covers a part of it. So no so bad there then. We'll take the win on that one. Even though it was kismet, it had nothing to do with talent. But then it so rarely does where I'm concerned. Okay. 2 more. We got this, guys. All right. I advocate that you pause for the cause, stoke that bowl, go grab your coffee, and let's have a wee little sippers, yeah? Oh, that is mighty fine. Yep, and yep. Oh, do. There we go. Nice. And again, we'll just kind of line you up a bit. There we is. And I suppose I could have sped this up, you know, and you could have watched me go zoom back and forth really fast and everything else. But sometimes it's nice just to kind of hang out with you guys and just kind of babble and talk while we're doing this. It's a chance to just kind of decompress it all. You know, just kind of, like I say, man, grab your comfy blankie, grab a coffee. If you're like me, 420 friendly, then, you know, stoke a bowl, twist one up, whatever blows your hair back. But mostly it's a case of just come and hang out for, you know, 20 minutes, half hour-ish. And let's just forget about the world and whatnot. The world's crazy enough. It doesn't need us. It can carry on quite fine without us for half an hour, eh? So yeah, just like I say, come and chill, hang out, and you know, if I can put a smile on one person, if I can change one person's mood with a video, then my work here is done. You know, if I can make one person smile, I'm good with that. You know? So yeah, it's all about the positives, man. It's all about the glimmers, not the triggers. You know? Yeah. Okay, so let's get these tied down, hopefully. Okay, yeah, that worked. We got ties on each and every one of them. And like that, and like that. So fair frickin' dinkum. Oh, pardon me. Alrighty. Well, let's see. Do I want to take the steel to town? No, I think what we're going to do is go in and just kind of have a little schnoz and maybe get out of this rain gear. That might be a plan. But yeah, we'll have a little sleep here and then we'll get down and get to getting. Because I think we should, don't you know? Don't you know? Okay, where are we now? Don't want to be here. Nope, nope, nope. Not there. No, 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 Billy, no. There we go. Okay. So, now, roller coaster, ka-ching. There you be, bye. All right, so there's what she needs, and there is what we got. So we have got some materials over here that we've already brought over, right? Like from the floor factory and, the spindles. Okay, yeah, there you go. We got the ribs going here. And you can see down below what this one needs. A little bit of everything type of thing. So yeah, that's going to be the next move, I guess, is start loading both of these, uh, productions up. We'll get the roller coaster all filled up. We'll get the boathouse going, and yeah, sounds like a plan, Stan. All right, so home again, and whatnot. And we, like I say, we got out of the rain gear. It's a beautiful sunny day. And like that, and yep, I got my shorts on, baby. Because, like I said, it's plus 19 and I'm Canadian. That's short weather. Okay, here we go now. Into July. And not seeing too much advancement, maybe a little. It looks a little thicker as far as the uprights go and stuff like that. But down there on the far end, we still got that to deal with yet. They haven't got that far. But the center section's coming along. It's filling in good. And you can see behind us there, up against the office, we got some handrail spindles, and we got the floor tiles and the like. And across the road, I've already set up the beams and planks and long planks. You can see them right there, eh? So we've got those purchased. These we brought down because I can't buy the spindles and the floor tiles and stuff. That's come down from the factory, of course. But we can buy these, and because my saws are all on because my saws are all on distribute right now for the production chains, right? Oh, pardon me. Yeah, for the production chains. Then I just go ahead and buy the material here. And around and around and around we go. Yeah? All right, bear with. I'm just going to come up here. And now I'm going to do a little dance. And then I'm going to have a little pause. And I'm going to have a think. Ooh, look at that train go. Okay, now what was I thinking? Say, who am I here today anyway? Oh, I know I was doing something. Okay, enough farting around. Let's get cereal. Yeah, like that's going to happen with me, eh? Okay, give her a second to warm. All right, fluids are going. Yep, you're working. Okay, drop flaps. Yeah, rudder's good. Trim the ailerons. All right, now taxiing speed. And we're off. Oh, that's something I always thought I'd like to try. Is like the flight simulator type stuff. They've got some amazing ones out there. I've looked at a few over the years and whatnot. I've always wanted to learn how to fly a helicopter. I think that would be way cool. I had some experience with Hueys and whatnot when I was in the military. We spent a fair bit of time getting picked up, moved here, dropped off, pick it up here, moved, dropped off. So spent a bunch of time up in the air in them, but never ever had a chance to learn how it works or anything. The feeling that you get in a helicopter, or at least the way I interpreted it, whoa, gently, no, you silly little man, damn near pulled that off. Jeez Louise, man. Yeah, the best way I could describe it, it's like being in a boat, but you're in the air. But the same way in a boat when you turn to port or to starboard, you get that kind of a lean, whatnot, like that. It's kind of like that in the helicopter too. But as I say, just I've only ever been a passenger. I've never ever had opportunity to learn how to pilot them. But yeah, I've always figured, if there was a flight simulator for that, I might give it a try, and I'm sure there is. I mean, I don't know if it for PS. It might have to be PC and stuff, which I don't have. I've got a dinosaur of a laptop, is what I got. It barely holds my emails, never mind games. Alrighty, well, what do you say we go over and we get to getting here? We'll get her loaded up. Now we'll grab the spindles for the handrails and all that. We'll dump that. It should take both stacks, I think. Um, you know, it'll take one for sure and maybe a partial. I don't know, but we'll find out. No biggie. It's all good, Billy. There we go. Backing on up and around. Now don't drop them off of the top one. You stack them like that, and the top one tends to. Oh, who's that then? Oh, it's my buddy Keith. There we go. Yeah, the top one tends to fall off sometimes. Okay, are we taking it all? Yes, we are. Cool beans on that. Now, let's just have a look at what we're doing off. Well, there we go. Okay, so it's got a few of them and a couple of these and a few of those. So we'll just, we'll grab the floor tiles then and we'll drop them off into here, and then maybe go have a look at the boathouse. We'll see here. We'll see. Depends on recording time too. We're 22 minutes in now, so we're going to bypass a half an hour and like that. And I like to try and keep them about a half hour-ish. That way I'm not kind of testing your patience, to the max per se. Because I mean, admittedly, a lot of this stuff it's kind of grindy, kind of wash, rinse, and repeat. But that being said, that's the reason we're here, because we like the grind, And it's chill, man. It is. It's, no zombies, no baddies, no raiders, no nothing. It's all good. Nobody's shooting at you. It's just a nice kind of a walk through Catharsis Park, man. And it is. There's something cathartic about finishing a project or finishing a field prep, per se, and like that. Like I say, I really enjoy this game. There is no doubt in my non-military mind. Alrighty, so that's looking pretty good as far as what it needs. I don't think we need to put anything more in there for the now. And we'll have to get a little bit of everything for the boathouse, I do believe, because I think the only thing we got in there is fabric, if I remember correctly. So that'll be the next move. We'll get that one rocking and rolling, and then, like I say, once we finish with the roller coaster, I might be done with the map, give or take. Not right away. Once we have a ride on the roller coaster, though, we've pretty much done, what we came to do per se, and we can keep on logging a bit, a little wash, rinse, and repeat in that way and stuff. But I have had my eye on a new map, and when I say a new map, it's not just new to me. It's actually a new map. Get out the way, you silly goose. I can't remember the name of it. Go figure, eh? But I've been looking at that, so that's something for the future. And yeah, I think that we're going to call this one here, guys. And I'm going to continuing on. And, we'll see, maybe work on the boathouse a wee little bit. What do we got going? Yeah, you see, they got the ribs up again now. And as you can tell by the menu down below, it's in need of everything. The only thing we got in here is fabric. So we'll get that taken care of. And yeah, and I think Forest Hills, I think, is the name of the map I'm thinking on. And like I say, it's a new one. It's got 2 trains on there that are Both of them are like 60 cars long. It takes like a good 30, 40 seconds for the train to go by you. And oh man, I just loving it. But anyway, that's for another time, guys. I think we're going to pull this one here. So, as always, be good to each other, yeah? And do me a solid, man. When you're done here, go tell somebody you love them, eh? Hey, 3 little words, and it's free. Okay, you guys go be the rock stars you already are. I will see y'all in the funny papers, yeah? Okay. Now, wash your hands and be good to each other. I'm going to go over here and get some work done. As always, what could possibly go wrong?